Myanmar's $4 billion mega ghost city. In the heart of Southeast Asia, Myanmar, also known as Burma, has been a land of contrasts for centuries. With its rich cultural heritage, stunning landscapes, and complex political history, Myanmar has fascinated the world. However, in recent years it has garnered attention for a different reason. A $4 billion mega ghost city that stands as a testament to grandiose ambition and eerie abandonment. The rise of Myanmar's mega project. The tale of Myanmar's $4 billion mega ghost city begins in the early 2000s when the military junta, which had ruled the country with an iron fist for decades, began to open up to the world. With a desire to modernize the nation and potentially lure foreign investors, the government announced plans for a colossal project, the new Yangon city. Located just across the river from Yangon, Myanmar's largest city, the new Yangon city project was billed as a futuristic metropolis that would rival the likes of Singapore and Dubai. Spanning an area of 20,000 acres, approximately 8,094 hectares, the project was to include high-rise buildings, an international airport, a deep-sea port, industrial zones, residential areas, and advanced infrastructure. The project was financed through a joint venture between the Myanmar government and Chinese investors, led by the China Communications Construction Company, CCCC. The Chinese involvement was part of China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, which aimed to boost infrastructure development and connectivity across Asia and beyond. The Grand Vision. The grand vision for New Yangon City was to create a modern, bustling metropolis that would not only alleviate congestion in Yangon, but also attract foreign investment, boost trade, and serve as a strategic hub for the region. It was promoted as a symbol of Myanmar's emergence from isolation and a beacon of progress. The city was designed to accommodate a population of up to 5 million people, complete with state-of-the-art facilities, green spaces, and smart city technologies. The planners promised a city with reliable utilities, efficient public transportation, and a thriving economic ecosystem. On paper, it sounded like a dream come true for Myanmar's development. Construction begins. Construction on New Yangon City officially commenced in 2018 with a groundbreaking ceremony attended by high-ranking government officials from both Myanmar and China. Billions of dollars were poured into the project, and construction sites dotted the landscape with cranes and workers bustling about. As the project progressed, it was evident that the Myanmar government was committed to its success. The government allocated vast sums of money and resources to the development of infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and utilities. Chinese investors, too, were keen to see their investment bear fruit. The unfulfilled promise. However, despite the grand vision and the initial excitement, New Yangon City soon encountered a series of challenges and setbacks. The project faced criticism from environmentalists concerned about its impact on the fragile ecosystem of the nearby Yangon River Delta. Protests also arose over land rights and forced evictions of local communities. In addition to these issues, there were doubts about the economic viability of the project. Critics questioned whether there was sufficient demand for the massive amount of commercial and residential space being developed. Concerns were raised about the transparency of the project's financing and whether it might lead to a debt trap for Myanmar, a scenario seen in other BRI projects. Changing political landscape. The political landscape in Myanmar further complicated matters. In February 2021, Myanmar experienced a military coup, with the military junta seizing power once again. This political upheaval disrupted the stability of the country and cast further doubt on the future of the new Yangon City project. International sanctions and political instability hindered foreign investment and the project's progress. The abandonment. As the political turmoil in Myanmar continued and doubts surrounding the project grew, it became clear that New Yangon City was facing an uncertain future. Construction sites, once filled with activity, began to resemble ghost towns. The grand vision of a modern metropolis seemed to be slipping away. By 2023, the New Yangon City project had become a shadow of its former self. Many of the ambitious plans, including the international airport and deep-sea port, remained incomplete. The sprawling cityscape, meant to house millions, sat largely empty and underutilized. The residential and commercial buildings that had been erected stood as stark reminders of an ambitious project that had lost its way. The legacy and lessons. Myanmar's $4 billion mega ghost city serves as a symbol of the challenges and complexities faced by large-scale development projects in emerging economies. It underscores the importance of thorough planning, community engagement, environmental considerations, and transparent financing. The legacy of New Yangon City also raises questions about the role of foreign investment in developing countries. While foreign investment can spur economic growth and infrastructure development, it must be accompanied by safeguards to protect the interests of local communities and ensure long-term sustainability. The cost of abandonment. The abandonment of the New Yangon City project came at a significant cost to Myanmar, both in terms of financial resources and lost opportunities. Billions of dollars had been invested in the infrastructure and construction of the city, with no immediate returns in sight. The country's strained finances were further burdened by the debt incurred to fund the project. These financial liabilities raised concerns about the country's ability to manage its fiscal responsibilities. Moreover, the abandoned city had a profound impact on the local economy. Thousands of workers who had been employed in the construction and associated industries found themselves without jobs. Small businesses that had sprung up to cater to the needs of the city's anticipated population faced bankruptcy. The economic downturn had far-reaching consequences for the livelihoods of countless individuals and businesses in the region. Environmental concerns. The environmental impact of the project was another issue that loomed large. The construction of New Yangon City had disrupted the local ecosystem and raised concerns about the long-term health of the nearby Yangon River Delta. Wetlands and forests, which played a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of the region, were cleared for development. This led to the displacement of wildlife and disruption of natural drainage systems, potentially increasing the risk of flooding. The abandoned infrastructure, left to decay, posed its own set of environmental challenges. Unused buildings, roads, and utilities not only served as visual reminders of the project's failure, but also contributed to the degradation of the landscape. Foreign policy implications. The New Yangon City project also had diplomatic implications for Myanmar's relationship with China. The heavy involvement of Chinese investors and companies in the project had raised concerns about Myanmar's growing economic dependence on China. The country had already been grappling with accusations of becoming a debt trap victim in other Belt and Road Initiative projects. The political instability in Myanmar, following the military coup, further complicated the relationship with China. As the international community imposed sanctions and called for the restoration of democracy, China found itself navigating a delicate balance between its economic interests and global diplomatic pressures. Myanmar's $4 billion mega ghost city will be remembered as a grand experiment in urban development that faced numerous challenges and ultimately fell short of its ambitions. It serves as a cautionary tale for nations seeking to embark on similar large-scale infrastructure projects. The fate of New Yangon City remains uncertain, and whether it will ever realize its grand vision or continue to stand as a testament to ambition and abandonment is yet to be seen. In the meantime, the legacy of this ambitious project will continue to influence discussions on development, governance, and foreign investment in Myanmar and beyond. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.